Hey guys, it's Stephanie again, and in this video I'm going to review Big Brother 15, Episode 5. I know this is late. That's because in my area where I live, we suffered a brownout yesterday, and my TV basically just went off, and I didn't get to see all of what happened, so I watched it again, and I gotta say that I loved the episode. It was really, really good, and especially because of everything that we found out in the episode. That's what I really enjoyed. So, let's just get to it. Also, I did not get to watch Who Done It. I'm going to watch it after this, so that's why these are late. And I did watch V for Vendetta, though, so I will have my review of that after this. And then I'll watch Who Done It, and then I'll review it for you. So, let's just get to the episode again. I loved it, and the basic thing here was that the basic thing was we got to the HOH competition, and Aaron won. Yay, hurrah, whatever. This girl is just irritating me. Why is she irritating me? She wasn't irritating me so much till after David left. Now, she's freaking annoying. I mean, she wasn't as annoying before. That's because they didn't really show her that way. Now they're really starting to show her as being really extremely annoying. As soon as David left, she's crying over everything. Okay, Aaron, I understand you're upset, but you just freaking met the guy. You just met him. It's been 1 week, not 2, not 3. I can understand if he's been there for several weeks, but 1 week? It's nothing to cry over. Yes, you're upset, but you don't need to cry over it. Jeez. I mean, Erin is just a crybaby, and she's just so annoying. Yeah, she wins, and then once she wins HOH, when she's chosen to have the have-nots, she does something really, really annoying. She basically goes up to everyone and says, everyone who voted for David to get out, raise your hand. And then she makes those people the have-nots. Not to mention, she also makes Alyssa have-not, and she basically makes Alyssa have-not because she was up against David, and Alyssa's not out of the house, and she wants Alyssa out. Actually, at this point, I think Alyssa is the best of the females at this point, because she's the only one that's not being extremely rude or weird or anything. She actually has some pretty good strategy. She just needs to go forward with it. At this point, Alyssa is becoming one of my favorites. I feel really bad for her, and I can see what her point is. I mean, she said something really good. She basically said, she just voted me out because her boyfriend's gone, that's crazy, and she knows that she's going to be targeted. I have a feeling, though, that Alyssa's not going to go home this week because nobody in the house really wants her out. Yeah, last week they did, but this week I kind of feel bad for her because Aaron put her up as a have-not just because she was up against David. That's the only reason that Aaron put her up as a have-not. And that was extremely annoying, and I really just... Aaron was so irritating this episode, and you'll see why I love the episode later, but at this point, I was not liking the episode at all. It was really annoying, and yeah. Then we get to the have-nots. It's always fun to see what food we chose for them, and they end up having liver and lima beans. Lima beans I hate. I probably wouldn't eat in the have-not. If I was a have-not, I probably wouldn't eat because I absolutely detest lima beans. I'll eat any other vegetable except lima beans. And I'm not even a picky eater. I just don't like lima beans. So if I was to have not, I would not eat it all. Liver, I don't like it. Who likes liver? If you like liver, then, I don't know. There's nothing wrong if you like liver, but if you like liver, I don't know what you should do. McCrae and Amanda. I got confused. I said Gina Marie was the one that slept with McCrae. Was Amanda. And it looks like McCrae's starting to get feelings for her. But really, dude, you just had a one-night stand. You feel happy about it now. But, yeah, you're not going to feel so happy about when she put you on the block and you learn she stabbed you in the back. I don't know. I kind of trust Amanda and I kind of don't. I mean, she's not one of the ones who's doing something wrong, but... she really, I don't know if I trust Amanda or not. I really don't know if I do. She's just very flirtatious and very promiscuous, and if she's just going to sleep with the entire house, And I'm not saying she's like a slut or anything. I called her a slut because she was acting like one. Now, I don't know what she's going to do. Is she going to just sleep with McCrae all the time? Until she evicts McCrae? I have a feeling she's trying to get under his skin to make him think that he's okay, but really she's going to evict him out. I don't know what's going to happen, though. We'll have to see. She doesn't appear to be friends with Aaron, so that's a good thing. Alright. Now we get to the biggest part of the episode, the two biggest parts. This is why I loved the episode. This is what I loved about it. They finally discuss all of the racial, homosexual, and wrong, just all the bad comments in the house. Basically, it starts out with them saying, I don't think Erin should be HOH, and then everybody is basically saying, no, she should be a have-not. I want her to be a have-not next week. And then they got into it, and we saw the comments. And honestly, after watching those comments, I've lost a lot of respect for both of those girls. Say what you know, and then I really agreed with what Howard said. Howard really is becoming one of my favorites because he really was right about what he said, and that's exactly what I thought when I heard that they were saying these comments. Basically, what I thought was what Howard said. He basically said how, yeah, they might just be joking, but they still are hurtful. Those comments are still hurtful, and they should not be saying those comments. And I'm glad CBS finally addressed it after all of this time. And there's actually a reason why. A lot of people, they're not actually going to say why, but there's a reason why. If you guys remember Reagan Fox from Big Brother 12, he was gay. He's actually one of my favorite contestants of all time because he was hilarious. He was a really great sport in the house. Not towards the end, but he was really good at being the second Saboteur. He's one of my favorites. I mean, Big Brother 12, that was the first year I watched Big Brother, and Reagan and Brittany were the two reasons I watched, because I just loved both of them, I just loved both of their personalities. They were a lot of fun to watch. So he basically wrote a letter saying how CBS needs to address this, and CBS wasn't allowing them to, and I think he said he was going to sue them if he didn't. I don't exactly remember. But that's pretty much what happened with this whole thing, and I'm really glad that CBS finally addressed the comments, and I agree with Howard. Those comments are wrong. I mean, they're targeting people who they should not be targeting. Candace has not done anything wrong. I haven't even seen Candace done anything strategic. Yeah, she's basically a floater, but she hasn't done anything bad, so get off her, Aaron. Helen was crying over something. Why are you making fun of her because of that? That's not funny. You know what I first thought of when I saw Aaron for the first time in the house? I thought she was going to be like Brittany, because Brittany, Brittany, what's her name? Brittany, I don't know her name, but Brittany is one of my favorites in the house, and I really thought she was going to be like her because she really looked like her, but she's nothing like her, because when Brittany made fun of Rachel, all she did was call Rachel out on things that she had already done. But now that Aaron's in the house, she's making fun of people when they have not done anything wrong, and that's the difference between Aaron and Brittany. And Brittany all the way. Brittany all the way. Yeah. I liked it when Brittany was in the house last year because she really kept everyone in place. Oh, Brittany Haynes, that's her name. I knew that. Brittany Haynes. And now that we have Aaron Grease here, I mean, it's just, So yeah, I agree with everything they said, and I'm really glad they showed those comments. Those comments were so rude, and they're not even showing all of them. Now, looks like the girls are starting to figure out the moving company. And they know that all the boys are in the Lions and that they're in the moving company. And really, I thought that the moving company was going to be like the Brigade. It's not going to be like the Brigade, because the Brigade were 4 people who became very fast friends. You know, Enzo, Hayden, Lane, and Matt. They became very fast friends. And they're still friends today. You know, we saw them last year talking about Brittany. When she was evicted, they're talking about they were still friends today, and the moving company was formed just because it was a bunch of boys who bunked together, and they didn't exactly know what they wanted to do, so they just created the moving company. This is not going to be a very strong alliance if this is how it's going to be, and I just have a feeling it's not going to be a very strong alliance. So I have a feeling everybody's going to find out about the moving company, and they already have. So moving company, busted. You're busted. And one of them in the moving company is actually one of the ones who's saying all the racial comments. Spencer said something really weird and just wrong about Nazis, basically saying how, oh, Nazis were good for what they did, blah, 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 you know, something like that. I don't remember what it is. You guys can look up the full article. I found an article somewhere. Once I find it, I'll put in the description below. Once I find that article, I'll put in the description, and you guys can read the article if you want any further details and information about things, but his comment was probably the worst one I've heard, and he's now fired from his job. Now, some people have been talking about Jessie and how she has no job. She never had a job. If you remember in the beginning of the season, she was unemployed. She was looking for job applications, but then she got into Big Brother, so she doesn't have a job. She never did, so don't go picking on Jessie because she's not doing anything. Yeah, so she's not really doing anything. And now we get to the part that I didn't like about the episode. Helen trying to work out things with Aaron now. I feel bad for Helen. I feel bad for all the people that Aaron is picking on because Helen, again, did nothing wrong. She's a good person, and yeah, she's a floater, but she's really not because she's staying with Alyssa this entire time. She's going to be, you know, in an alliance with Alyssa. And, basically, she goes to Aaron because she's afraid that she's going to be put up on the block. And really, Aaron says, how, okay, I'll work a deal with you. But then Aaron puts Alyssa and Helen up. What the hell? How does that work at all? How does that make any sense? If I was Aaron, since I was like a crybaby over David, I would go after the moving company. People who wanted David out. Obviously, she doesn't know about the moving company because she's just too much of a naive, annoying bitch. But, I mean, she's just too much of a naive, annoying bitch that she doesn't know about the moving company. But if I want to make a strategic game move, I would go to everyone, basically, you know, I would basically go to all the girls. Aaron should have gone to all the girls. And when they were talking about the moving company, Aaron should have been there, and they should have gone to Aaron in the HOH room. Aaron should have targeted the moving company, not Alyssa and Helen. They're not doing anything wrong. All Alyssa wants to do is form an all-girl alliance. Nobody wants to do it, though. Alyssa, honestly, has one of the best game moves, I think, and I think that's why she's winning all these MVPs and stuff, because she really is a great player so far. I mean, she's been a good sport about everything. She's not rude in any way. And basically, some people have been going after her catchphrase, nobody comes between me and my Big Brother game. I'm sure Rachel told her to say that, because they thought it'd be funny. So that's probably why she said that. But, that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of all these racial comments. Are you happy they finally showed it? I am just so happy this is over. I'm really hoping they interrogate all these people, because that's going to be awesome when they go after everybody. And I just really hope these comments stop. It's really getting annoying. What did you guys think? Who do you think is gonna? I mean, Alyssa gets the MVP. We know that. So, and this MVP thing, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the MVP. I think the first week it made sense, but now it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But that's it for my review. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next video. Okay, bye.